Feminism and Jainism. These two philosophies are really vivid, and I don't think there is any connection between them. But could there be any connection? Presenting her views, I would like to call Annie Jain from Shastri's second year to voice her opinion. Feminism in Jainism. Next, be ready, Anvita Jain, Shastri third year.
Good morning to everyone present here, respected jury, and my fellow mates and everyone. Today I will be speaking on the topic feminism through the lens of Jainism. When you hear the word breaking the ceiling, coming down with a loud thud, here comes feminism. When you hear the word feminism, what comes to your mind? Pride? Anger, or maybe confusion? Feminism is one of the most debated topics today and is misunderstood by many. But feminism is not one size fits all. Some think it as unfairly thinking men who are blamed for societal problems. Others criticize it as toxic femininity, in which they say it allows wrong behaviors. While feminists themselves, however, see it as fighting against inequality for the well-being of all, for the benefit of all genders. While some remain unaware, caught in between empowerment and hostility. But what does feminism really means? What is the true meaning of it? It's not an idea. It's not just an idea. It adapts to different cultures and societies. In late 19th century, with women fighting in Australia for the freedom that men has, for example, right to vote and other rights. Today, feminism stands for equality, intersectionality, and dismantling of patriarchy. Well, now to its core, Gloria Steinem says feminism is recognizing equality and full humanity of women and men. It aims to create a world where everyone and every gender, regardless of gender, everyone can live with peace, freedom, and dignity. Now, let us connect it with Jainism. Jain teachings emphasize non-violence, equality, and rights of and respect of all beings. Well, that aligns with that of feminist values, feminist ideals. Take for instance, King Shrenik. He embraced his wife Rani Chelna, Queen Chelna, and respected her faith for her religion and respected her choices. Or Lord Mahavir, who took food from a chained woman, Chandanbala, recognizing her humanity over her circumstances. Or we can also take Seth Sudarshan, who refused to exploit Kamala and chose death over injustice. Well, does that not reflect feminist values of respect and equality? We can also take examples of Jain satis, Sita, Draupadi, Anjana, Anangsara, Anantamati. There are so many satis, well, who embodied strength and resilience. Were they not the best examples of empowerment of their own time? Feminism and Jainism calls for both fairness and dignity. They teach us that true progress lies in breaking barriers, respecting individuality and equality, ensuring equality for all. Feminism is not about winners or losers. Feminism is about creating a world where everybody thrives, and just a world where everybody thrives and lives equally. I now end my speech with a question to you all. How do you define equality, and how will you contribute to it, to building it? Thank you so much.